right. Okay, so for the asymptotes, only 3 of the functions have asymptotes, right?
Yeah.
So 10. What is one of the functions that have asymptotes?
Rational.
Rational, very good. Rational is one of the functions. All right, 2.
Exponential.
Exponential, very good.
I just put expo because I'm lazy.
That's okay. I'm pro abbreviating, so that's fine. 17. Perseda. Say it again. Logarithmic, very good. Why is it a long word like that? I don't know. That's just how it's spelled. Alright, so rational, exponentials, and logs are the 3 graphs that are having asymptotes. None of the other graphs have asymptotes. And if you look at the graphs here that I have, they all kind of look like those banana type shapes, right? So that's what you're going to be seeing when you have the asymptotes.
But bananas don't have asymptotes.
They don't. Alright, vertical asymptotes and horizontal asymptotes. So when I say I want you to describe it, I want you to tell me the line that it is. Now I want you to get away from just saying the vertical asymptote's at 2. Because the vertical asymptote is not a point, it's a line. So we need to describe it as a line.
So why? Okay, well, I missed it.
Yeah. So it's going to be y or x equals. Okay, so now vertical. What axis is the vertical asymptote going through? Say it louder. X, right? The vertical asymptote is going through the x, so you would describe vertical as x equals, and then whatever number it goes through. Because it's going through the x. Okay, horizontal, what axis does that go through? The y, so that one would be described as y equals a number. Alright, so on the bottom it says describe and label. Okay, another thing. If you have 2 parts to your graph, like if you've got 2 bananas here, you're going to have 2 bananas, you're going to have 2 asymptotes. 1 banana, only 1 asymptote. Alright? So you're only ever going to have both asymptotes if you have 2 parts of your graph like that. Okay, so for the labeling part, I want you to get used to drawing the asymptote just so you can kind of see where it's at. So we're going to draw it right here where it gets really close to both functions, but it's not ever going to touch it.
Can I take this?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm probably going to take it out, but...
Fine. So it's not ever going to touch it. And is that a vertical or a horizontal? Vertical, very good. So we're going to label that x equals 2. Okay. And we also have a horizontal one, which we would label y equals 3. All right, any questions so far? Good, awesome. All right, so the next one, is that horizontal or vertical? Horizontal. Yes, horizontal. And how would I describe it?
Y equals -3.
Very good. Y equals -3. All right, what about the next one? Is that horizontal or vertical?
Vertical.
Vertical, very good. The logs are the hardest to see. I know it kind of looks like it's going up here, but it's evening out with this line more. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
It's evening out with this vertical line more than it is with this line. So it is a log. They are the most difficult to recognize.
-2.
Yeah.
X, right?
Yep. X equals -2. Bless you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Who's sneeze?
Me.
I didn't even hear it.
All right. 9. Angie, how many asymptotes does this one have?
2.
2. Tell me what the vertical one is. Yeah, you're right. X equals
0.
Yes, very good. And tell me what the horizontal one is.
Y equals 4.
Y equals 4. Very good. Zero does exist. It's a number. It's at the axis.
So you're telling me 10 is just the one? Yep.
All right, let's see. Who's next? 18. We don't have an 18. Isabel.
Oh, me?
Yeah, you can answer. Where's the asymptote at? Horizontal or vertical?
You pointed at this one. Wait, you're talking about this one.
This one.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're good.
It is horizontal.
Horizontal, yep. And how would you describe it?
Y equals 3.
Yes, very good. Y equals 3. All right. Take a second on the next 3 and do them yourselves.
You were in trouble. What are you going to do? Call my dad?
And then I'm going to call you up here and you're going to draw them on my document camera.
I swear, if you pick up my color on purpose, we're going to fight. I'm sorry.
I feel like I have to pick up your color now.
I would never fight you. You're a teacher and an adult. I'm not trying to get my
Okay, well, she's
I've
just saying that to get out of trouble for the record at
I
Dr.
would never. I'm just going to my parents to fight it.
No, I have this being recorded
Yeah,
for the
I
record.
know, that's what I said for the record.
For the record, I would never
Dr.
fight.
Camera.
threatening me in class.
We're going to have to fight. Is that a threat? Angie,
Recorded on the document camera.
that's only proof if I actually fight her. I'm not going to.
No, it's not a threat.
That's a threat?
Yep. You go to jail for that. Incarcerated.
What's the difference between a threat and a promise?
A threat is like a threat, and a promise is something that,
That
you
was
will
a
do.
promise.
Already?
A threat could
Only
be
a
a
promise
bluff.
can be broken.
A promise is something you follow.
Coach Mac.
Okay,
it's not a
Tiffany,
threat.
you're ready.
It's a promise.
Pick one.
Do not.
No, take both. Get peek.
24.
Yeah, pick the
Jasmine,
goal.
that's you, right? All right, so Jasmine is going to come up and draw this first one here.
I'm actually going to say.
And you're going to tell me if you agree or disagree with her.
Are you still going to record this part? Because it wouldn't make any sense.
It's still recorded.
Oh, do it on the paper. Do it on the paper.
Please use the same
Imagine
marker.
if this hit news, it would be so blown up.
Do I draw the asymptote?
Mm-hmm. Yep, draw the asymptote and label it.
Yes, Queen.
Good. Good job, Jasmine. 13.
Oh my god, that was so close. Evelyn is not funny.
Edwin. Right? Edwin?
Can I pull it?
Yeah, you pull your own. No. Here, I'll do it for you.
I don't even know what color I am.
Yes, try to get it. Draw that kite.
Boys are really good when it comes to like.
Everyone wants to do it.
No, it's on me.
Do y'all agree?
I agree.
Agree? Rosario, do you agree?
Huh? What?
Do you agree?
Yes.
I strongly disagree with
Do
you.
you agree with abortion? Really?
What?
Yeah.
Whoa, not taking it
Uh,
there. I did.
Where's my
Pro-choice.
This is gonna be a
Where's my
weird
tape?
12. Huh, too bad.
I'll get you next time.
He didn't know he was agreeing to.
All right,
that's why I
Haley.
said that.
Haley's gonna do the last one.
Is it this color?
Too far, bro. Too far.
Do y'all agree?
I agree.
Maybe.
Good. All right, Haley, you can sit down.
Yes.
All right, cool. So I think we understand the asymptotes and how to describe them. I do want to mention one thing before you do the practice for today. And when we're talking about rationals, exponentials, and logs, you can recognize whether it's one of those guys by looking at the function as well. And we kind of talked about this in the first week of school, but I'm going to review it because some people forgot. So kind of up here, put a little note. If I had a log function, you are going to have the word log in it, right? Y equals, and you will have the actual word log in it. That's going to tell you it's a log function. So if you are given a function and it has log in it, you automatically know it has an asymptote. Does that make sense? Okay. Do you remember how you can tell if it's exponential? What is special that's happening?
X is the X.
X is in the exponent. Now, important, X is in the exponent. It doesn't just mean it has an exponent. X has to be in the exponent. So Y equals something with X in the exponent. All right, so X has to be the little guy, the little exponent. There can be other numbers. There can be other things happening. If you have X in the exponent, you're going to get an asymptote. And the last one, rational, what makes that special? 1 over X. Very good. So X has to be in the bottom of the fraction. Not the top, not the side, the bottom. If X is in the bottom of the fraction, you have an asymptote. What's up?
So do you only have one inner function that says 1 over X for rational even though there's 2, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. It'll give you both.
Okay.
Yep.
So what is